What's up, guys? It's Crash, and another two-part video for you guys today. These are a couple of things that came up that I think are definitely important. I know I've said this a lot. It seems like you have to follow a whole bunch of DICE developers on different social media platforms to know what's going on with this game. I wish some of this stuff would come out a little bit more official capacity, but anyways, I found it, so we're going to talk about it. The first one was brought to my attention by Germ Warfare in my Discord, so shout out to him. I really appreciate the help in finding some of this information because it's about console performance. It gives us a hint as to what's going on under the hood on the PC side as well, I'm pretty sure, and I think it's really important to talk about, so I really appreciate him letting me know about that. And then another one is from a tweet from Temporyal earlier today, and it gives us some information about microtransactions and also portal server locations, so you guys can see if you're going to be close to a server or not. So let's get right into it. First off, thank you guys so much for all the support over the last few videos. We're almost to 4,000 subscribers, which is incredible. Anyway, enough of that stuff. Let's get into it. So over on a Reset Era forum, someone asked, can you tell us any info about 120 hertz support? Will there even be 120 hertz mode in the game with low resolution, for example? Elinari responded, she's a developer at DICE, something to explore in post-launch potentially. That doesn't sound very promising. Resolution is not a problem. We are hammering the CPUs with 128 players quite severely, and the CPU requirements to jump from 60 to 120 frames per second are not trivial. Reducing resolution won't be much help. This makes a lot of sense, and it's a little bit of a downer because the other games that Battlefield's going up against are going to have 120 hertz, essentially 120 frames mode on next gen console. You guys on the console side will have to let me know in the comments what you think of this. So it essentially means you're probably going to be playing at 60 hertz on this game. And for me personally, as far as frames go, when I made the jump up to higher frame rate gaming with a high refresh rate monitor, it felt smoother and it was all right. It wasn't like the biggest jump that I thought it would be, but when I go back, if I go back and I see like 60 hertz gameplay, or I play on 60 frames, or if my game has a frame dip down to, you know, 70, 60, 40 frames, I really notice that. So I feel like making the jump to high frame rates is pretty cool, but going back is almost impossible in my opinion. So I want you guys to let me know, because I believe Vanguard and also Halo on the Series X are going to have 120 frames mode. The older Battlefields, they also added a performance mode to give those 120 hertz mode as well. So let me know. But with hammering the CPU, that makes a lot of sense. So CPUs have to compute all that player information in the server on the map, has to know where 128 players are. I don't know if there's a way to improve the efficiency of that by, you know, only computing the players that are near you within a certain radius, if that could help. But I definitely did notice a CPU bottleneck when I played the beta. It really didn't matter if I turned the texture resolutions down, if I turned the shadows down, or any of that stuff that's GPU based. I turned all that stuff down and my frame rate really didn't improve. So this is definitely going to be a CPU bound game. We're going to have to try to find what settings affect that the most, but I thought this was pretty interesting. I've seen a lot of people ask about 120 hertz mode. It hasn't been put out on their official channels, but this is from a DICE developer, that there will not be 120 hertz mode. So let me know how that affects you guys. And then real quick, in another tweet from Temporyal, he said, this is data mined from the beta client. He says you can use premium currency to purchase cosmetics, XP boosters, and battle pass. So it looks like a premium currency is coming back. This is really no surprise. Honestly, this is what we kind of expected. I am still pretty happy that we haven't heard anything about loot boxes. So far a positive on that end. You know there's going to be some kind of microtransaction. So if it stays along these lines, you can purchase cosmetics, that's fine. So the other thing that's interesting on this tweet, I'll just leave it up on the screen. It shows the portal servers location filters, so you can see the list of where there are servers located for you guys all across the globe. And yeah, that's pretty much all I had for you guys today. I thought these were two really important things, so I thought I'd make a video and definitely get your feedback in the comments down below. But anyway, guys, be a friend, tell a friend, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.